What's up, everyone? BeastBoy02 here. Hope you're having a great day today, and welcome to the final race of the NOFSRL Monster Energy Indycar Oval Series. We're live from Orlando International Speedway in beautiful Orlando, Florida, for the Monster Energy 500. Anyway, alongside with me today is Mike Wazowski. Mr. Michael, how are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm ready for some great racing. How about you?
I'm doing good. We've got a great show for you today. This is our pre-race show, our special pre-race show leading up to the final race of the season. Now, if you missed us last night, we cut the field down from 4 people to 2 drivers to determine who our finalists would be. That would be between Brad Stover and Angie Brown. Brad Stover nearly winning yesterday's race at Homestead, Miami, but lost it to Michael Kelly on a last lap pass and a photo finish. However, though, he still beat Hayden Caldwell 2-1. And yesterday, Hayden Caldwell wrecked on the final lap, costing him for a chance at a championship. Meanwhile, in this matchup between Cody Prince and Angie Brown went up 3-0 over Cody Prince to take the final spot in the finals. Now, here's the thing. We have a bronze matchup as well, a third place matchup between Hayden Caldwell and Cody Prince. The reason why this has been affected is because of this. These 2 drivers, they're already locked into the NOFSRL World Championship. However, though, there's one more driver that will make it. It will either be one or 2 things. One, our points champion. However, though, if our points champion is someone from the top 2, then it will go to whoever's in 3rd place at the time. So as we look at our point standings from the regular season, you see Brad Stover up in front with 377. The maximum amount of points a driver can get is 56 points. Therefore, Stover, Brandy Webb, Angie Brown, Tyler Scott, and Cody Prince, if I'm doing my math correct, and Steve Morgan. Wait, 67, 57, 47, 37, 27. No. Not Cody Prince. Stover, Webb, Brown, and Scott, your 4 drivers in the battle for the championship. If Stover or Brown do get the points championship, it will be either Hayden Caldwell or Cody Prince making it. But if it is Brandy Webb or Tyler Scott, they will advance into the NOFSRL World Championship. So anyway, this is also the first race we are using in the NOFSRL and probably in any NR2003 league races that we use stage racing. The race total laps will be 42 laps, and stage 1 will be 10 laps, stage 2 will be another 10 laps, and then the 3rd and final stage will be 22 laps. There is a mandatory pit stop between each stage. However, though, you will not lose or gain positions. You'll stay in the same position as you were in stage number 1 or 2. And also, if your car is now 2 laps down or more during the race and you're still running, then you will not be in the race. You will not be in the rest of the race. If you are 1 lap down at the end of a stage, you will receive the wave around. And it should be a good one. Michael, what do you think the stage racing is going to do with the racing today?
Well, I'd like to say that it's going to pick up the intensity and make the drivers go harder than they ever have before. But we've been seeing that all season long with the spring series. I mean, these drivers are going for it. They haven't been holding back at all. I can't wait to see what the stages do, and hopefully it's something that we can apply to the future series in the NOFSRL.
This may be another reason why the racing is more intensifying, because this is the first season using the new bracket format in the chase. Do you think the bracket format has also brought out more excitement and more intensifying racing throughout the season?
Absolutely. Like I said, these drivers have to go for it. They can't hold back. They have to finish in front of their competitors. They've been doing everything they can to do so, and today we decide between 2.
All right, now let's tell you guys about how the stage racing is going to work between Brad Stover and Angie Brown. So at the end of stage 1, whoever finishes up higher, whether you win or not, will receive 1 point. However, though, and then in stage 2, the next person receive the next higher driver that will receive 1 point as well. If they're 1-1 heading into stage 3, higher position wins. However, though, if one driver is up 2-0, then that one driver has to hope that the other driver does not win the race. If the other driver wins the race, the other driver will win the championship. But if they finish second or any other spot like that and they're down 2-0, they do not win. They gotta win it. So, let's get this show started. This has been the pre-race show. We will see you in a few moments. We're gonna go to a commercial break real quick. We'll be right back. Have you ever wanted a show that talks about NASCAR, Indycar, and other forms of racing from the race fan's perspective? Then Motorsports 360 is the show for you.
Motorsports 360 back in your life, ladies and gentlemen.
Four fans give you their perspective in auto racing. Marty Johnson.
But if it's a plate race, I would say don't bring the cautions out after the end of each segment. Keep the racing going, because it's always exciting at the plate tracks, no matter if the green flag stint is short or long.
Michael Kelly.
I think 5 minutes is a good time because we saw that with all the wrecks this weekend, we were able to get a good feel of how long it's going to take the teams to fix their cars. And obviously 5 minutes is long enough. Only thing I would adjust, I don't think the clock should start until you hit your pit box, not when you hit pit road.
Cody Smart.
Stage racing is all about pretty much, especially in the middle of the race, and especially if you're going to go for stage points. You need to get into every position possible and pass as much cars as possible. And with Martinsville being one of your action tracks, I see that was an okay move as long as he technically wouldn't have spun Kyle Busch, which he did not. So I see Stenhouse's move to be okay.
And Jake Rogers.
I also think it's going to be Texas for Hendrick. I mean, because Jimmy Johnson, he's pretty much the best at Texas, like Kevin Harvick is the best at Phoenix.
Fan favorite segments from Discussion Time.
We got a good discussion time for you today. So the first question for you guys is, what were your thoughts on the segment racing? What did you like, and what do you think needs improving?
Two predictions.
Second a lot. And his pit crew, he just adores his pit crew. As long as his pit crew doesn't mess up and he doesn't finish second, Kevin Harvick is your winner at Atlanta this weekend. He gets the job done finally.
Motorsports 360, Wednesdays at 8 on youtube.com/BeastSports02.
Drivers to your cars. Full screen, here we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
We were 4 wide on the initial start. Four wide for fourth. I think we're all good. Youth with a very comfortable lead right now. Oh boy. Got our championship contender right in the middle of things. I certainly would take it easy if I were him. Stover and Brown nose to tail. You could put a blanket over the pack. He's gonna have him. Everyone, take a deep breath. What happened? Wow. Great job, Brad. Well, 5 wide worked for 9 laps. Didn't work for 10. Who is that barrel rolling back there? That was a violent wreck. Trying to protect Stover. Oh my goodness.
Before sponsorship logos jockeying for position, before speeds hit the triple digits, before checkered flags, victory laps, pit crew, milk baths, and the smell of burning rubber and ethanol became just another day at the office, there was just a dream. Honda, proud partner of the Verizon Indycar Series.
We're back here ready to go for stage number 2 in this one. So if you missed it, Ryan Gondillo took home the win in stage 1. Gives him that 10 points. No playoff points. I'm sorry, Ryan. Next year, though, you may get playoff points. We'll have to see what goes on from there. I just want to make sure I'm recording. Okay, good, we are. So anyway, Mike, what are you expecting for stage 2?
I chose a bad time to put food in my mouth. I expect a little bit of the same here. More 4 and 5 wide racing. Expect our championship contenders to try and find their way into the top 5 before the final stage. I feel like track position is going to be very, very important for the rest of the race.
That's right. As you see the cars now roll off, few drivers out of the race. Those drivers are Dale Salzman, Michael Gregory, Joseph O'Neill, Tristan Allen, Tammy Durek, I believe. That's it, yep. Nope. I'm forgetting one more. Let me see. Who was it I'm forgetting? O'Neill, Gregory, Durek, Allen, Salzman, and Goot. I think I forgot to say Goot.
Goot.
Anyway, Dom and Duke and Eli Bright have gotten their cars prepared, as did Edwin Mendez, Kenny Stoney, and Brian Webb, who are also involved in the crash. Angie Brown took home stage 1. She is up 1-0 now over Brad Stover, finishing second. Brad Stover finished in the 18th position, so he's got a long way to go to try and he's got to beat Angie Brown in stage 2 if he wants to get a better chance of trying to win the title. If not, then Stover's in a must-win. As the drivers go down the backstretch. Watch out for those Team Penske cars in row 1 and 2 of Ryan Gondillo and Cody Smart. They may try to help each other out. Let's see, who else can we watch out for? I don't know. There's Cody Prince on the outside. I believe, if I'm correct, no, Hayden Caldwell beats Cody Prince. So if Stover does, or if Stover or Brown do win the points championship, that battle, whoever wins the third place would go to the NOFSRL World Championship. Brown and Stover already guaranteed their spots. As the pace car makes the right hand turn to pit road, ready to go for some more green flag racing. Back in the air, we are underway once again in Orlando. Already you see the 61 of Josh Hyatt jump to the outside. And Cody Smart wants to jump to the bottom. Let's see if Gondillo will go with. Yes, he will. Nearly dead even, trying to come off turn 2. Gondillo right now has the edge. Down the backstretch he goes. See these drivers starting to fan out. 3 wide, 4 wide. Angie Brown now takes the race lead from the high line. Well, and she's trying to put the block on Ryan Gondillo. Here comes that 41 of Glenn Duthett once again, trying to look to the bottom, going for second. This time he's got help from Anthony Lopez. Lopez to the bottom now. They're going to go 3 wide for second, as Angie Brown will lead the first lap in stage 2. Brad Stover back in the 21st position. 4 wide now for the second spot. Here comes the 8 of Michael Kelly. Yesterday's win, or no, not yesterday. Yesterday when we were recording this. Thursday's winner at Homestead, Michael Kelly. Few drivers jumping their line. They want to try and create a 4th lane. And they create a 4th lane. They shall. Watch out. Here comes that 29 of Stover. He's made the jump to the inside line. Meanwhile, the battle for second, Michael Kelly, Jake Rogers. Go on board that 16. She's loving this view right now. Baker jumps to the inside. 3 wide for the... Looks like the second spot. Yep, 3 wide for second. Down the backstretch, these drivers are not going to give up any inch. The final race, they want to perform to the best of their ability. And here comes the 29! Looking to the inside, trying to get second. No help behind him, though. Now looks like he's going to get help behind him until 24 to 10. But this is not what Angie Brown wants to see in her rear view. A 29 machine. Still 3 wide. John Jackus may try the inside. That might be what Angie Brown needs. Let's see what Stover does. Will he put the block? No, he won't. Jackus to the inside. And Stover is going to shift up to the outside. 3 wide for the second position. Johnny Garner up to second. Oh, big crash in turn 3! The big one once again! 2 cars on their sides! And one of them, oh, the 98 is stuck on top of, that's the 12 of Eli Bright. Steve Morgan, Glenn Duthett, Kenny Stremme, Anthony Lopez. The caution flag is out. And once again, Brad Stover barely misses that one.
I think all of our championship contenders got out of it.
Caldwell missed it. I don't know if the 2 missed it or not. But Cody Prince, he did miss that crash. Lopez coming in. Eli Bright down for the Jake Rogers was on top of the bottom of the 12. And then there's Steve Morgan, the 88, will be down for the day. Glenn Duthen in it. Kenny Stremme, that's his 2nd wreck of the day. I don't know, Michael Kelly may have got
Jake Rogers has had...
Yeah, 2 flips in a row for him.
Jake Rogers has had 2...
Well, you're going to say the same thing, right?
Probably. Something about Jake Rogers having 2 wild rides, 2 races in a row.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's take a look at the replay and watch what happened. So it looks like these drivers are going 5 wide. They're entering turn 3. This is the same spot that happened in the first big one. Bright just gets into Duthen and Rogers. And man, the 98, barely in the fence. He's stuck to the 12 of Eli Bright. What a ride. Look at that. He really is stuck. Like, literally. Wow.
That's an interesting...
That's just crazy,
wreck.
Man. Let's watch the onboards we got.
Hope everyone is okay.
Go ahead.
I hope everyone is okay.
Rogers and Bright are climbing out. They are okay. Cody Prince, you're watching. Gets to the bottom line, misses it. Here's Tyler Scott on the 42. Behind him is Brandon Webb on the 35. Or in front of him, excuse me. Look at that. Hayden Carter on the 20. Finally, Brad Stover. Luckily, Cole Baker was behind him protecting Stover, or else that would have been dangerous. Let's see who lighted the line when they came to the caution flag. It looks like it will be Johnny Garner. It will. So Garner, the race leader, we will be back for the restart. Welcome back.
I'm lagging really, really bad.
Oops. Oh, you're fine. Welcome back to Orlando. We're underneath the second caution of the day for the second big one of the day, involving Eli Bright, Jake Rogers, and others. Kelly, Stremme, Duthet, Lopez, Morgan, Rogers, and Bright, they are all out of the race. So it brings us down to a 20-car field in the battle for this race win. And for the Stage 2 finish. Update on the championship. Angie Brown currently running in 2nd. Brad Stover is running in 7th. In the 3rd place battle. Let's find it. There's Hayden Caldwell in the 8th position. And Cody Prince is in the 17th position. The race leader right now. You guys have a Ring doorbell as well?
No, I think that was my dad's phone.
That sounded like a Ring doorbell. Alright, but anyway.
That's his ringtone.
Anyway, Johnny Garner, the race leader. Brown is 2nd. Grayson Acevedo 3rd. John Jack is 4th. Edwin Mendez 5th. Brian Webb 6th. Stover 7th. Caldwell 8th. Randy Webb 9th. Cole Baker is 10th. Now, this is a single file restart because this is not the beginning of a new stage. We're still in Stage 2. Only 2 laps to go. Don't forget, if a caution does come out on lap 9, there is no overtime procedure. The only time we go to overtime is in stage number 3. Pace car pulls into pit road. Fastest lap right now is Eli Bray in the 12, who is done for the day. 2 to go in stage 2. And you see the 14, Grace Nosferatu, trying to jump to the high line. Some drivers are going with, but Brown and Gardner will go up high as well. They go into turn 1. Angie Brown, 2 laps away from having a great chance of the championship. But you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Brad Stover, he is coming to town. He is up to the 5th position. Will he be able to catch up to Angie Brown? He's on the low line. Brown trying to get to the low line as quick as she can. Stover up to 5th. They come off turn 4. John Jack is trying to look to the bottom. This time by white flag, 1 to go in stage number 2. Jack is to the bottom for the race lead. Oh boy, this is going to be very close. Brad Stover knows he has to beat Angie Brown in this one in order to make it a higher position wins it. Stover is coming. This is going to be a great finish to stage 2. Stover makes this transition to the bottom line. Oh boy, this is going to be close. I don't think Stover will be able to get though. He's going to the inside though, 3 wide. He's got to get help.
He's got one more chance right
here. He's got to get a lot of help if he wants to catch up to Angie Brown. But Brown taking a look to the inside line. Brown versus Gardner off of turn 4. Mom, get the camera. Will we see another photo finish as they come to the line? It looks like it's going to be Angie Brown, and it will. Stover comes up short, finishing the 4th position. Now Brad Stover knows he is in a must-win situation to try and win the championship. If he finishes in another spot, the championship will go to Angie Brown.
Hats off to that 16 team. They have a very, very dominant car here today.
Yep, absolutely. A 2nd and a 1st. Here's the finish as they came to the line. Angie Brown with a victory in stage 2. Stage 3, 22 laps to go. Coming up next.
A sold-out Indianapolis Motor Speedway here to witness the 500.
What makes it the greatest for you? The Indianapolis 500, presented by Pengrade. The greatest spectacle in racing. Seats still available. Get yours at ims.com.
We're back here. Only one stage left to go here in this race. It is 22 laps, and we do use the overtime in this stage. What are you expecting for stage 3, Michael?
Well, when I look at the field right now, I see that all of our championship contenders are still in the race. They have avoided all the wrecks that have happened so far today. Marty, let's crown ourselves a champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. So here's the situation. Angie Brown is up 2-0 now over Brad Stover. If Stover wins this race, 2 things will happen. Number 1, Brad Stover will win the championship, and 2, Hayden Caldwell will get the 3rd place spot and most likely advance to the NOFSRL World Championship. However, though, if Cody Prince, let's find him in, where's that beautiful looking 2? There he is. If he wins this race today, then what will happen is that he will get 3rd place in the championship, would go to Angie Brown. So Stover and Prince are both in must-win situations. Both drivers will be trying as best as they can to try and get first and third. Imagine if those two are battling it out to the end.
Every driver has something to fight for.
Absolutely. So for the start of stage 3, Angie Brown will have the race lead. Johnny Garner will be second. John Jack is third. Brad Stover fourth. Brian Webb fifth. Edwin Mendez sixth. Grayson Acevedo 7th, Julius Anderson 8th, Brandy Webb 9th, Sean McKean will round out the top 10. 22 laps to go in the season, and we will have our champion. The drivers come off turn 4, only 20 drivers left in this race. Pace car. The right-hand turn into pit road. We are ready to get back to racing. One stage to go. 22 laps. 2 drivers left. They're in the APT restart zone. And we have an aborted restart. We have an aborted restart, folks.
Well, I've got nothing for this one.
It's an aborted restart attempt. Luckily, I have qualifying saved. We can do this once again.
So, yeah. Everything we just said doesn't matter now. So, how's your day been going?
It's been good. How has yours been?
Not bad.
That's good. Oh yeah, I've got the Cavs play tonight as well. They've already tipped off. They're tipping off in a few minutes. Crap. Truck racing and Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. Great.
Drivers,
what am I going to do with my life? And oh! Johnny Garner has a problem!
Oh, that's huge for Stover.
Stover will restart in the second position now. Brown, Stover, the championship contenders, will be the front row when we get back to green. This is going to be awesome. 22 to go in stage number 3.
Let's try this again.
It works this time. Most likely Garner has had to come in for a tire down or something like that. Goes into his Quiznos pit stall. But a great start for Angie Brown. That's not what Stover wanted, but we all know this. Stover needs to win this to get the championship. Brian Webb has moved up into the second spot. Here goes the 14. Grayson Acevedo all the way to the bottom. He's got no drafting help. Onward, Randy Webb. From the blimp, they are 4 wide for position.
Webb is there for the lead.
Brian Webb to the race lead now. Angie Brown back to second. They're 3 wide. 3 wide, Brandy Webb and Grayson Acevedo. They're both teammates from AJ Foyt Enterprises. Into turn 1 they go. Here comes the 20, Hayden Caldwell. Help from Cody Smart. Look out, that's the 22 and the 2. Acevedo trying to look for the race lead. To the bottom, side by side, down the backstretch. 3 by 3 in the pack. Prince.
Stover and Angie Brown have a lot of help on that top lane, but it just doesn't seem to work here, Orlando.
Prince trying to work as hard as possible to try and get the 3rd place spot. Acevedo trying to look at the high line. Brian Webb has the race lead. They are 4 wide for the 3rd position. Look at this view from the blimp. All 20 cars together. The 19th place car is within half a second of the lead. Look at the 35 doing his side drafting on the high line.
Stover better be careful here.
Trying to gain some frames per second back. Using a lot of CPU at the moment. Cody Smart trying to look to the inside for the race lead. Cody Prince though wants to try and make it 3 wide. No, he stays behind Smart. Caldwell does not want to see that 2 car take their lead. Three wide for the race lead. Smart to the bottom. Webb in the middle. And Webb up top. Brian in the middle. Brandy up top, I should say. Smart to the lead. Prince is second. There's Tyler Scott in the 42 and third. I apologize for the frame drop. Going to turn 3. Very little help Prince has, but now looks underneath Smart for the race lead. Cody Prince to the point. Cody Smart will let him go because he knows that Prince is going for 3rd. The 61, Josh Hyde up there as well. And they are 5 wide of the pack. Brown on the high line. This might be good for Brad Stover this may be good for Angie Brown because she knows if Brad Stover gets in this wreck, it's over. It looks like they're gonna make it away clean.
Oh, they're making contact.
Oh boy. Oh, this is not gonna turn out pretty.
Oh, they're making contact.
They're 4 wide.
I don't like this.
4 wide in turn 3. They're still going. Look at the blocking that 22 is doing.
Luckily for Brown and Stover, they're behind all of this.
And for the race lead, Kealoha Hankins in the 63. He goes to the inside. Hankins to the point at Orlando.
There's a lot of racing left, but Stover is last place in this pack of cars right now. He needs to get to the front and stay there.
Ryan Gondillo in the 2nd position, the stage 1 winner. Here comes the 18 of Cole Baker. He is up to 3rd. Julius Anderson pushing him. We haven't talked about the kid yet all day today. He is inside the top 5. But look at that go! Brad Stover has made his way to the bottom. He's past Angie Brown, but Stover needs to win this race. Right now the race leader is Kealoha Hankins. Ryan Gondillo 2nd. Here comes the 24, John Jackas. That may be.
I like what Brown is doing here, playing it conservative.
If I'm correct, that might have been the first lap Hankins has led all season long.
Well, good for them.
Trying to gain more frames back. I think we got them all back. Probably. But now Stover's back on the high line. Angie Brown trying to look to the bottom. In the battle for 3rd, Cole Baker and Edwin Mendez.
Stover needs to get back to the bottom here.
Mendez to the inside. Brown has passed Stover. We'll mention that. They're going to go nearly 3 wide. Mendez takes 2nd at the moment. And he'll try the slingshot on the high line. Gets blocked by Hankins. Will he try the bottom? No. Hankins still blocking. Here comes Brandy Webb in that 35. Side by side for the race lead. Angie Brown helping out the 35 into turn 3. Angie Brown to the inside, side by side for the slingshot. She's got no help though in the draft. Webb still has the lead. Now here's my next question though. These guys are running 46-second laps. There's Johnny Garner in the 4 on the backstretch. That will change everything. However though, he will be up to full speed. And now Brian Webb is taking the race lead.
Brian Webb also has a very strong car here today.
The 2 of Cody Prince to the inside trying to go 4 wide. He's in a must-win situation as well. If he wants 3rd place in the championship. 3 wide for the race lead. The Brandy up high. Brian in the middle. Tyler Scott down low. New leader. It's the 42. But you gotta look closely though. You see how Cody Prince is trying to look to the inside? Look who's behind him. Hayden Caldwell in that 20. Randy Webb back to the point. Trying to bring Brian Webb. That's her son with them. He'll bring Brian up to second. Maybe Hankins can try and get third from Tyler Scott. Not yet. The Webbs to the inside. They will put the block on Scott. For now, here comes Angie Brown to the inside of Scott. 3 wide for the third spot. Angie Brown has been fast in the second half of the season. The Webb family still doing a good job with each other. At Auto Club, we'll mention this. They had a little bit of a mishap. The son, Brian Webb, turned the mother around underneath the caution flag, and I believe Brian Webb got grounded for a week because of that.
How about that bottom lane for a second there? We had 3 of our 4 championship contenders nose to tail.
Absolutely, that was crazy. And now they're still 3 wide for that 4th position. No, 5th, excuse me. Cody Prince trying to look to the inside. On board with him. But man, Angie Brown's trying to do everything she can to try and get to that race lead. She wants to go out of this season with a bang. A win would be an amazing way to cap off this championship run. Mendez though trying to look to the bottom. Oh, gets behind Tyler Scott. The Chip Ganassi Racing drivers are together. Watch closely, they get underneath the 7. Now they're going to try and go underneath the 35 for the race lead. This is what teamwork is all about in the NOFSRL. Coming to the line at will be Brandy Webb. 10 laps to go in the Monster Energy Indycar Oval Series for Season 2. Tyler Scott taking the race lead away. Brown trying to go up high. No one will get width. She gets back in line.
She's making these moves all on her own.
Absolutely. Now the 10 and the 42 want to settle this out by themselves. Mendez to the bottom for the race lead.
What a block by Brown.
Angie Brown not giving this thing up. Here goes Keeloa Hankins to the inside for the lead. Hankins leads him at the line, but here comes the 16 to the inside. Help from Cody Prince though, and there's Johnny Garner up ahead.
Oh, there's a lap car.
That's Garner in the 4. That will change everything.
Prince to the middle, back to the bottom.
Prince in that must-win situation for 3rd position. Here comes the 24, John Jackus once again. Now, if Angie Brown keeps the lead for the rest of the race, she has to defend it as much as she can, especially against that 29er Brad Stover.
Brad Stover is still caught in the middle of the field, though.
He's on the low line now. He's got time to work. He is coming up. He's inside the top 10.
That 16 better get low with that lap car.
And watch closely with Johnny Garner. How about though? He's going up nearly full speed, so he should be good. He will not be shown the blue flag, now Brown will catch up to that draft of Garner.
Hope Gardner gets out of the way here. No, he's not
gonna let the leader go by. Julia Sanderson will go to 2nd, and Stover is stuck on the high line once again.
Looks like Gardner is just gonna fall into the field here.
He will. Man, oh, Angie Brown trying to put the block on Julia Sanderson. Couldn't do it just yet. Anderson to the inside. Can the kid do it? In the final race of the season. Julia Sanderson, the new leader. 7 laps to go here in Orlando. Here comes the 3 car. Ryan Gondillo to the bottom. Help from Marty Johnson. Gondillo to the inside for the race lead. Ryan Gondillo to the point. He has help from the 9 car of Marty Johnson. Johnson to the inside now. Brian
Webb behind
though.
Johnson. Now he's to the bottom.
Webb makes it 3 wide. This is for second spot. Will Gondello put the block? Tried to, but he was going to get wrecked if he tried to.
Here comes Douthat.
To the race lead, Brian Webb and Darwin Douthat. He's been in both wrecks today. He could win this race. Side by side, Webb led them at the line. Gondillo is in second. Brian Webb to the race lead. Cole Baker in the 18 to second. Baker to the inside, side by side off of turn number 2.
Stover is back on the bottom lane.
Ooh, that's big. He's got time to work once again.
And Brown is stuck in the outside lane.
Here comes the 10 under Mendes. Baker tries to block. Mendes gets back to the bottom. As here comes Brandy Webb, but look at that! Stover is there! 4 wide for the race lead here at Orlando. Crowd is going crazy.
They are 4 wide, 3 rows deep.
This is 5 to go. Now don't forget, if we get a caution flag, we go to overtime. Look who is up to the second spot. It's Brad Stover.
Stover needs to get the lead now.
Oh, that may be tough now because Kilo Hankins has gotten to the inside.
I think he lost his chance there.
There's 5 laps to go. The Highline has worked from time to time as well today. Webb trying to block. Stover with no help. That could be big. Brandy Webb still has the race lead. Tyler Scott looking for second on Kealoha Hankins. 4 laps to go in Orlando.
Stover needs to make something happen here.
Tyler Scott trying to go for second. Grayson Acevedo though makes it 3 wide. Acevedo help from Hayden Caldwell down the backstretch. This is what Brandy Webb wants to see right now. Those drivers just bailing behind her. She gets down low. Will she pick up her teammate? And I believe she will. And that will happen. Acevedo's in second. Caldwell to the inside. Can't get there just yet. 3 laps to go.
Prince is down in that bottom lane, 3 cars behind Caldwell.
Don't forget, if Cody Prince, if he wins this race, we'll mention that. If he wins it, he gets 3rd place in the championship. Because it looks
look
like
who's behind Prince.
Angie Brown in the 16. She's already got that championship, but and it looks like this will be her day today. 4 wide in the pack. And they're going 5 wide in turn 4. Close quarters racing at its finest. Two laps to go. Now what Brad Stover wants so badly at this moment, he wants a caution. Because he knows at this place where he is, he's not going to win a championship.
If there's a lane open to the bottom, he needs to take it.
Tyler Scott in the 2nd spot, but Cole Baker trying to look to the inside.
Here comes Brown to the bottom of Prince.
Ooh, Josh Hyde, though, trying to spoil the party. 3 wide for that 2nd spot. Meanwhile, up high there. Oh, boy, watch out here.
Oh, that's a wreck.
No.
That's a wreck. Stover saved it.
Wow. Brad Stover, close call for him.
Well, I don't think he's going to win the championship, but he certainly has the Allstate Good Hands move of the race.
White flag in the air one more time around in the 2017 Monster Energy Indycar Oval Series season.
Brown is back in the top 5. Could she win the race?
Watch out, she's looking to the inside. 3 wide for 3rd.
Brandy Webb has a huge lead.
Good lead over Tyler Scott. Scott needs a miracle to try and get up to Brandy.
He's staying in the draft right here. He has one more chance down in 3 and 4.
Angie Brown has fallen out of that draft. In the low line, here comes Sean McKean. 3 wide for the 4th possession. Now will Tyler Scott look to the bottom? Well, puts the block.
I think Webb's got it right here.
Coming off of turn number 4, Brandy Webb is going to take home the final race of the season. He will win in Orlando. It's the Monster Energy 500. And Angie Brown to the checkered flag is your champion for season number 2.
How about that for Angie Brown?
That is the first female to win an NOFSRL, or no, the second female to ever win an NOFSRL championship. The first one was Stephanie Naylor.
Making history here today.
Absolutely.
Still better than Danica Patrick.
Dude, I was just thinking the same thing.
Brad
Brad
Tough break
Stover.
for Brad Stover, though.
That is a heartbreak. The number 1 seed, the Indy 500 winner. He had an amazing season. However, though, his heartbreak comes to an end. However, though, he is your points champ. I believe, if I'm correct, he will be your points champion for season 2, which I believe will put Hayden Caldwell into the NOFSRL World Championship. We will calculate the points as soon as we get them.
Well, it comes down to that old saying that we all hate, but it's so true. It's just racing.
Yep. Tyler Scott 2nd, Josh Hyatt 3rd, Cody Prince 4th. Oh man, 3 positions away, he would have made it into the World Championship. Cole Baker 5th, Sean McKean 6th, Kilo Hankins 7th, Grayson Acevedo 8th, Angie Brown 9th, and Brad Stover will finish 10th. What a day of racing. I gotta say, that stage racing was really exciting today.
I hope we implement it into more races in the future.
Alright, we will be right back and we will give you your point standings. Excuse me. And so, Caldwell wins with this one 2-1, and Brown beats Stover 3-0. I can officially say this tournament is over. Angie Brown the champion, Brad Stover the adversary. Maybe next time, Hayden Caldwell. 4th is Cody Prince, a 5th place tie between Webster, Rogers, and Garner. But that comes down to points, you know. To the points. So yeah. I am also happy to say that the points champion is Brad Stover, so Hayden Caldwell will get that final entry into the NOFSRL World Championship. Brandy Webb comes home 2nd by 12 points. If Brandy Webb got the maximum 56 points, Caldwell would not have advanced into the World Championship. I'll mention that. Angie Brown was 3rd, Tyler Scott 4th, Cody Prince 5th, Steve Morgan 6th, Josh Goot 7th, Glenn Duth 8th, Sean McKean 9th, John Jackus is 10th. So yeah. So next week, we'll take an entire week off. So we can get everything all set up for season number 2 of the NOFSRL World Championship. The first race will be Memorial Day, if I am correct. That will take place at Daytona. If the timing's right, we will hit Daytona on Memorial Day. So, final thoughts on the entire season, Michael.
Well, as I reflect on the season, we had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of hard hits, a lot of good racing. But at the end of the day, as the smoke cleared, it came down to one, and that was Angie Brown. Fantastic, fantastic drive by her today. She had an excellent car, was up front most of the race. I am very impressed by all these drivers this season and everything that they were able to accomplish. Unfortunate for Brad Stover that he wasn't able to accomplish the ultimate goal, but you shouldn't hang your head. You did end up being the points champion. I don't know what else to say, Marty. It was a great season of racing.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have 2 cards. They're shown right now. There are polls. The first poll question is, Should the bracket-style chase return for next season of the NOFSRL, maybe even some future series? And the next question is, should stage racing be used for season number 3 of the NOFSRL? That is going to do it, I would say. So, for Michael Kelly, this is B-Sport02. I know, I just said Michael Kelly. I can say it now. The season's over. That was Michael.
Yep. I wrecked, so it's okay.
Yeah. B-Sport02 saying so long. We'll see you guys next week in the NOFSRL World Championship. And Michael,
Adios.
you were in it, by the way. We'll mention that. You're in the World Championship.
I'm going to win it, too.
Alright, so anyway, YOLO Strike. Bye, guys. We're out of here.